going on, so
Yeah.
try the tint. Kick the tint up. Yeah, see, the tint will bring it out.
Oh yeah, yeah. It definitely does. You got good resolution on the other stuff too. All right, let's see what we got here. No, more. Uh, this is just so irritating that this crap just fell off the face of the planet.
The interesting that you can see the cursor on the Google Hangouts, which is nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
That just means he can do something with it.
Yeah, well, I'm sure I think he said he can. He said he just needs to be able to play around and get it. I don't think he knows the exact thing to do, but he knows where to attack and do it. So I'm just letting this thing run just for the heck of it. Normally I don't go this long on this object.
Well, why not? Why not spend some time on it and see what you can get?
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting. I never get tired of that particular object because it's one of those that's full of detail, and it's also an extremely violent place.
Oh, there's Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Mark and Don.
Hi, how are you? I guess you're aware of what's going on. Yeah, can you hear us?
Hold on, I can't hear you guys. Hold on.
All right.
Okay, I got you now.
All right.
What was going on?
It won't accept broadcast. I got on for a minute or two and dropped out, and Mark said that he wasn't able to broadcast at all last night. He went and tried again. I tried several times, and
because I was just on,
yeah,
and also what do you call it was just on. Kyle was just on, and he tested it, and everything was fine.
Must be permissions.
Must be what?
Permissions.
Permissions.
Yeah, it must be that we're not viewed as. I can log in, and I downloaded the very latest version of the camera of the broadcast tool. And I can't. It won't see it, and I can use 3 different browsers to look at it, and none of them show my own broadcast.
Well, let me try again. I'll try again.
I had no problem getting on here.
That's not good. All right. Let's see here.
Let me know when you're on, Don, so I can refresh the browser.
All right. I have to get the. Got to put the key in. The clipboard was loaded with Google Hangouts. All right, that's copied. And the key.
I'll let Don do it first, Joe, and then I'll do it in a while.
And then I'll just do an entire screen here. Not that, but I'll just click on this just to make life easier. And it's not going to work because as soon as I start a broadcast, it will appear on. Now, what's happening is when I go to my channel through account management.
Yeah.
My channel name disappears as soon as I put the cursor on it. I'm on. Okay, I'm there. Let's hopefully it stays on. Whoops. I don't know if that's me or what.
Okay, I just muted it.
Okay, it acted different tonight because.
Well, I know that he did some minor things, but we spent over an hour testing it to make sure everything was fine.
Yeah. Okay.
And that was this afternoon. But Mark is saying that he was having issues last night.
Yeah. Well, I had
Yep.
issues tonight because I got on, and then all of a sudden I lost Mark, and I couldn't get back on again. But what the strange thing of it is, I don't even have to do account management. As soon as I start the broadcast, it immediately appears on there, and then well, it doesn't matter. I'm on, so we'll just run here, and I'll just leave Hangouts running. It's not going to hurt anything.
No, it's up to you. I just want to make sure that
No, I
that
don't need. Yeah.
Well, there's a problem, Joe, for sure. I want to be clear about that. So
all right.
I can't broadcast, and I've always been able to broadcast. Never had a problem. Now all of a sudden I do. Yet I'm able to immediately get on Google Hangouts. And if you notice in the corner, that's me. The inside of the dome.
Right, I see it.
I came out early because I wanted to have time to try to work this out with you. I've got other things to do, but I just
If
would
if
like
you
to
want
fix it.
if you want to Skype and you want to try to figure it out, it's up to you. You want to do it another night, it's up to you.
Well, I
Um,
tried. Let me try Skyping you then.
all right.
I'll do it. All right, Don. I'll probably
Okay.
go away while I do that.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Okay.
We'll be back then, Don.
Yep.
All right, bye.
Bye. Okay, well, I don't know whether you know what's going on or not, but we couldn't broadcast earlier. Got on and was working and then dropped out and could not get back on. So then went to Google Hangouts and then Highways, and then finally system started working again. And so what we were doing is we were just letting 82 run out, just stack and stack and stack, just to see what's going to happen. So I got 3 broadcasts going. I'm on here on NSN, on Google Hangouts, and I'm on YouTube. Way fun, and I'm not paying any attention to YouTube, and I guess I better. Let's see here. Let's go on. Okay, that's that. That looks all right. Let me go to YouTube. That way I can see if anybody's picking up on YouTube. I don't know. I guess I'm supposed to be on. Looking to see. Oh, I know what to do. Yep, there we are. Nobody's up. Okay. Good enough. Yeah, this thing is collecting data left and right. Hey, Space Lore. Good evening to you. And I guess since I have people in here, I better move off the object. Don't know where this object is. So, well, Ioptron in their infinite wisdom screwed up everything again with updates and undocumented updates, even though they claim they documented it, which they do every single time. They don't learn a darn thing. And now they got the screwiest system. You can't even sync on a target. Before you had to go through double step to be able to sync. They changed that. Now I can't. Oh well, this is a pain. I have to go to figure out how to do this and sync on it. Well, I definitely am not going to go. All right. My problem. Anyhow, we're on the target, so we're doing 81 next. 120 seconds. All right. Yeah, thank you, Wiz. Yeah, we had the M3 up earlier. That's what we started off with, just to see what things are like. And I should save this. I forgot how many stupid frames I was on. 82. I don't know, it was 25. All right. I gotta check and make sure if anybody gets on Hangouts. No, it's just me on Hangouts right now. All right. Is it a Cuban? Yeah. Are they still illegal or are they legal now? Silly. And we're waiting for the first frame. It gives me an opportunity to change the title. And we should be an image coming up shortly. There we go, first frame. What time is it? 10:30. Should drink some coffee, probably space out. Yep. In fact, yeah, the arms are really standing out. Hoping tonight the conditions will turn out to be what they claim they would be. It feels that way out there. The humidity is not high. It's in the 50s. And there was a nice breeze. The temperature's down a bit. So it just looks like the right conditions for better transparency. And hopefully we are at F5. I'm not sure, but I will put the information in. I've been trying to get the right I assume it's F5. Okay, somebody's bonging me here. Let me see what we got. I don't know where that comes from. Facebook, oh. Okay. Each computer has its own notification. All right, so we got 2 frames and gonna let it run. Be right back. I'm going to get something to wet my whistle with. Either I'm gonna have coffee or iced tea. I don't know yet. Be back in a couple minutes.
Hey, Don, you there? Don, you there?
All right. Got my coffee. Hey, Drew. How are you? There's some streaking going on in here, though. It looked like satellite or something went through. Which frame was that on? Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames. So it's got to be one of them. I'll click them off and see what happens. No, it's not that one. So this could be this one here. Just wait until it comes up with another frame. Work our way through. All right. Let's see if we can figure this one out. Going to try and see which. Maybe that's not a smart thing to do. Let's leave it go. Well, wasn't that one, so it could be this one up here. Trying to figure out which one it was. Working our way through. Yeah, I remember looking up my previous home, being able to see Orion. Of course, that's no biggie. I would say we're probably half a magnitude. It was probably half a magnitude better there than I am here. I would say we're in a top of a red zone or the bottom of orange zone. That's if the neighbors would turn out all their sodium lights, which they eventually would at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, in fact, I had to ask one of my neighbors to angle his light down onto his own property. It was illuminating my property. It wasn't doing him any good. It was all dark. I didn't even realize it. All right. Uh, not yet. It's funny that I didn't stack this last one. It doesn't like it or what? Well, it sort of got rid of it. I guess it was in 2 frames. Leave it go at that. Number 39. Huh? Mr. Mark is making out all right. All right. It's tossed out one. I guess for some reason it doesn't like what's going on at the moment, or otherwise we're drifting and it doesn't like it. Let's see here. Well, looks like it's doing okay. Oh yeah. Guiding isn't too bad. We're under a half a pixel. Starting to get a nice dust line on the right side of the core, being more pronounced. When we get this 10th frame, I think we'll just see whether it accepts it. It hasn't quite decided what it's going to do. I think it decided it doesn't like it. Okay, it did 10. And I will stop this. That's enough. I'm not going to sit here and go all night. Do that another night. And let me save the object. Okey-doke. All right, let's see what we're going to do next. I think we'll try 101. And we'll see what that brings us. All right, so this is going to need 3 minutes. Do it justice. All right, sit back and relax. It's going to take a while. And what I'll do is I'll bring up the whole screen. That way you have more than one thing to look at. These are the old captures for the previous object, 81. Now we're on 101. Yeah, that doesn't matter. I disconnected it in order to switch the area that we're viewing. It disconnects you. You have to stop the broadcast and restart it. When we get, it'll be nice when we get the ability to capture windows without lassoing them. Like on Google Hangouts, it brings up all the different windows you have open. Not windows, but I don't know what the heck you call it, but whatever. In other words, there'd be one for this object I just moved, and then one for the image. And capture software and all these little pieces will all be available. So, well, we have stupid Don here. We had captured an image, but I forgot to turn on the autosave, so we missed the first image, but this next one should come up. I do that too often. There we go. And then you can just see the first image popped in. And as soon as we get a stack, which takes about 15 seconds, there we go. And then that has appeared over here. And I will remove all the older stuff. And wait and see what we start getting here. Now the image on the capture software I don't believe it will improve much at all. It's worse when the broadcaster bumps himself off. And we could make this thing a little bit bigger. But you have to. why it's not sitting in the center. It's centered over here. Well, we just got a image. I saw a little bit of shift in the movement, which tells me that there's a little bit of drift due to the polar alignment. Okay, so we got 2 frames stacked. I will be disconnecting and coming back on. The image won't disappear, but it'll say I disconnected in order to lasso this whole object. And now we're back on with the stacked image. Still working through the noise. Okay, Samir is supposed to be on here now. See if he made it. I don't know where he is. May just be in on guest. And hopefully this will improve. Oh. 6302. I can't get to it, unfortunately, Drew. It's very, very low. I would love to try the bug. It's on the other side of my house and it's only 12 degrees. Yeah, I miss a lot of objects because of the house. Anything from the southeast to the northwest. Well, not quite. Southeast to the southeast to the southwest. I miss, unless it's 55 degrees and up, I can't get it. And it varies as the angle changes with the shape of the roof. Hey, Heinz.
Mr. Don and all.
Hi there, Pat. How are you, sir? Can you hear me all right, Pat? Oh, okay. So I was reading a article on the darkest, best sites in the world for, well, maybe in the United States, possibly. That's what it was. Cherry Springs, Pennsylvania was listed as number one. The list of Bryce Canyon is one of the ones in the upper list. A couple places in Arizona, New Mexico. Yeah. Yeah, we missed going in there when we were touring Utah several years ago. We would, oh yeah, we had done Bryce Canyon, but the thing was that we were going from one place to another, and then we had to head back to our hotel, and we just couldn't squeeze it in. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, we had a lot of. That would have been good with Bryce Canyon because there were quite a few nights that were clear and dark. Obviously, the moon was not out, but on our first trip out to that area, we had done the Grand Canyon, and they had a star party canceled because of the clouds. Yeah, so we never really, all the places I've been, finally, when we were in Hawaii the other week on top of the mountain, finally got to see a lot of stars, but the moon was up. So it wasn't the best we could have seen, but it was just absolutely magnificent. I mean, no clouds, crystal clear. And unfortunately, the moon washed out a little bit of it, but was still. I got to see Omega Centauri in the sky. Got to see nothing through a telescope because nobody had a telescope other than a couple of tour groups, and of course, wasn't going to be able to get to see anything through their scopes. But it was an adventure, and my wife was a sport, and she insisted we go up there. So, yep, twice now. Mauna Kea 5 years ago, and Haleakala this time around. Anyway, we're letting this thing run. 5 frames isn't enough for this object. Thanks. And I'm running it at full. Sorry about that. I'm running it at full resolution, 180 seconds. And if you folks weren't around and I was just doing this on my own, I think I'd even kick it up even higher yet. But it's kind of boring. In fact, I don't know whether I'd sit here and watch. I think I'd just go and let it run and come back and see what kind of damage I had done. But I would do a drift alignment. And I should take one of these images and go in astrometry while we're waiting and see whether I can figure out what my focal ratio is. All right. Okay, I uploaded the image and now I'll have to wait about 2 minutes. Uploaded M3, which I shot earlier. Oh, this thing's filling in. Still a little bit noisy. I don't know whether you're better off. No, it's not better off, I guess. It's a CCD camera, so it's better off the longer you expose, the better off you are. But the curious thing of it is, if you expose longer than the fill well can accept on things, then I guess you have an issue. All right. I think I'll mute this while my daughter's watching the boob tube. Hi, Tom. How are you? So what's cooking at your end? You finally get some clear skies, Mr. Tom? Uh, I saw that, well, I don't know. I saw quite a few days that the Northwest was supposed to have good conditions, but that doesn't mean your area did. All lies. Okay. Oh, okay. Just not imaging, or you're doing your, oh, you haven't set up. Okay. Ah, all right. Fourth coming up. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, we're going to do a few more frames here and then move on. Probably go to 102 and come back to, oh, I don't know, maybe 63 or something like that. Depends on where it is. Hey, Don, how you doing? Aloha. I don't know if you hear or not. I don't know, just give them the chance that. And I guess Don will be on tomorrow night, starting at 10 o'clock, I guess. Hawaiian time, which will be 2 o'clock my time. We'll do 2 more frames and move on. Oh, 1 more actually. We just got the 9th frame. Waiting for it to stack. Hey, Joe. Did you get Mark straight now? Okay, good. Huh. Oh, does it? Oh, okay. Okay, because I tried it on the iPad and it didn't work. No, Chrome. I'll get. All right, I'll get Brave. Thanks. He can't hear you. No, that's what we're trying to work out here. I'm going to try it here myself. All right. I drank coffee and I shouldn't have. Yeah, but it. Brave. Okay. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's wonderful. Brave web browser. All right. With a. Well, didn't like that one. All right. Building a better web. Get Brave. Okay. And then it comes up with a bunch of garbage. Yeah, all it did was ended up printing all the instruction. I don't know. Yeah, it won't work there. All right. Maybe it's an app. Let's try that. Download. There we go. Brave 32-bit. Mac OS 10.9. That's no good. No, you have to get an app. All right. Let's go to the App Store. Brave browser. Get it. Install. No. I'm trying to get it on the iPad so that I can use the iPad in the future. I'm just sitting there waiting on, oh, we got 10 frames, so I said I was going to go because it's boring to everyone sitting here watching 3 minutes. And I would have gone longer, but that would have been even more boring. It says, okay, I'm opening Brave. Welcome to Brave. Start browsing. Thanks. I'm broadcasting in 3 places right now. I'm still on Google Hangouts. I'm on YouTube. And we got John. Oh, I see John's on now too. Yeah, let's see if... Yep, cool. I don't know whether he's been on this. No one's talking. Are you? All right, I'm waiting to see what happens with. Sure. Oh, it's not working for me. Brave. Oh well. Anyway, let's go to 102. And let's try 102. And check this. And we're going to change this to 102. 60 seconds should work. Let's see how this goes. Can I stretch the histogram a bit? Sure. Let me just stop what's going on. He can't hear me. I don't know if you can still hear me. 0.0102. And I'll be right back. All right. Back a boo. Hi, Curtis. Hi, honey. Hi. Trying some more contrast to see what happens. That's more than enough frames. 7. All right, we'll try 51 since it's up a little bit higher than some of the other guys, so other Messiers. So we don't have any roof issues. And 51 coming up, 2-minute exposures. Okay, Tom. And I finally found out what my focal ratio is. Let's see here. Still don't think it's F5. It's 5.15. It says, let's see, 22. Yeah, 5.15. Is what that's close enough to F5. I would need like a 1 millimeter spacer or something to hit F5. Not necessary. So let's be critical on this. Great. I think tonight this will fill in quite a bit. When we get done with this object, I'm going to go outside and take an SQM reading. See where we're at. We tend to think it's going to be up there pretty high for me. I think the next it's a shame there isn't more CCD sensors that have the sensitivity this has to be able to cut down a little bit on the noise and such. That's a little bit better. It usually takes about 3 to 5 stacks on galaxies to have acceptable near live images or near real time, whatever you want to call it. When I was using CamTwist had a natural tendency to smooth out the image. So 3 frames would start really looking nice and clean. It's not the case here because we're seeing everything that's coming across my screen. Kona Skies. Good evening to you. There's Kona skies, Hawaii. I'm trying to remember on which island Kona plantation was. This broadcasting, wise guy. I don't care. I thought it was great. I forget which post it was on, but somebody dumped all over somebody's comment about analog. I think that they were saying that how can somebody make a statement that these newer cameras are made such technical advances where 1 second used to grab M57 with the central star, now it takes a minute. Well, 19.4 is not mag 5.7 is about mag 5.1. But you could be right, Mr. Wiz. My best skies I've ever had here were 5.25, which was like 19.64 or something like that. Actually, I would flip back and forth more to the to the full images, but I am going to do that here. It'll say I've disconnected, but all I'm doing is just changing the capture screen size, and we're back on. And you should see what everything that I got here. For those that don't know what's going on, we have over on the left Artemis, which is the capture software, and that is taking each frame and depositing into a folder that Astro Toaster, which is on the right side of the screen, feeds off of, and that's where those yellow subs or images are received. The green little square there is a stacked image, and then below that is the viewing screen, which we were capturing the view screen image of Astro Toaster. I don't know why. It's always been that way. And I can't tell you why. I don't have anything in the Atik software that tells it to flip. There's nothing on Astro Toaster that's set to flip. I mean, I can flip it over, but I don't know why. I mean, it's mirror reversed and everything, because if I rotate it, it's still not right. Then I have to go and flip it. So now it's correct. So it took two procedures, and you can see now that they're flagged in blue, which tells you that's not normal. So I don't know. Okay, how many frames do we have? 5. Right. And I don't know if this helps or not, but click on the bold. Maybe that helps to make it easier to read. All right. All right, we'll go back to the image. Over here on the left, though, this display I'm moving up and down, that is histogram display for the Artemis capture. It's just for the display. This one down here is for the temperature control of the camera. And this is the exposure. And really, I don't do anything except change the exposure value and tell it to start saving the image. So it's very little work, and I don't do that much work in AstroToaster. Once it's set to go, it doesn't require too much attention. So I don't find it really any more work than Infinity, and actually I like the little bit of interaction here with it. So, but anyway, somehow I knocked out the files, and I'm knocking out everything progressively here. So let me get back to the main image here. And I'll stop the broadcast, choose the new capture area. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh well. All right. Had a little bit of difficulty there. That's filling in nicely. Yeah, it's not too bad, Craig. I really don't mind doing AstroToaster. And he's done an update to it, so it seems to be a little bit more stable, or less quirky. That's a better term. And I think that once the Infinity gets more, uh, how should I put it, more functionality, I think that it'd be even more closer to performance of this camera. Yeah, thanks, Joe. It's 120 seconds, Tom. All right. A couple more frames and then we'll move on to, I don't know if 63 is up high enough for me now. 63, oh no, it's too low. All right. Okay, Liz, take care. Thanks for coming by. Have a good evening. Good night. Thank you. And I'm going to go out there and take a sky quality reading as soon as we get done with this next frame. I wonder how accurate these things are. It's just all relative, I guess. We still with you guys? Thank you, Tom. accidentally kicked myself off. And we got our 10th frame. Let's stop this. We'll take a reading. Okay, I'll be right back with this. Okay, we're at 19.57, and that's got to be 5.2-ish. Let me just document that. Oh well. Let's look up unihedron. Mm-hmm. Okay, Tom, you take care. Thanks for coming by. Get some rest. Still can't hear anything. Well, I couldn't either, Don. Well, Joe's the one who knows the answer. Well, we're going to go to 6503. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, he's on. He may be with.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where I signed in again. Signed in now. Signed in again, and I don't see that item on the top. It says, okay, when you logged in, you clicked on your channel, right? Where do I find it? Right. You're signed in, right, Mark? Yeah, I'm talking to you right now. Okay. Account management. Once you click on your channel, then make sure that your screen is wide enough where it says broadcast in the gray bar. Click on broadcast. There, Mark.
He can't hear you, Curtis. Type it. And maybe we could use your help here too, Curtis. See if you can come up with something that'll let you hear on iPad. We tried Brave and it doesn't work for me. I'm redoing the capture area again. See how this does. That's a little bit better. All right. Okie doke. And 6503. All right, it doesn't see my audio. I don't hear anything. On Brave, got the audio all the way up. It should be. Whoa. Does not see it, so let me refresh the screen. Nope, doesn't work. Now, he said it was on his iPad. Too bad. Let me try and sign in. And let's see whether it picks me up or not. Nope. Don't see anything. All right. Nothing there. Nope. Oh. And 6503 just needs to move over a little bit. It's nothing special. Just figured I'd give it a shot. Alrighty. 6503 coming up. One night I should just do some of these objects a little bit longer. Puffin? Yeah, okay. I'm the only one talking. So, wherever, I don't even see my name up here. Let me refresh. I hate refreshing. Let's see whether I'm on here now. There I am. Okay. I don't hear you at all, Curtis. Don't hear you at all. And I've refreshed. I don't even see your audio bar moving. Ooh, I got a dust bunny in the lower left. How's that happen? It must have visited Clifton, New Jersey or something. Well, this thing's, whoa. I didn't have it clicked on. I see we have a cleanup to do here. I wonder if there's any other. Let's try my iPhone with Brave. See if that works. Probably won't work any different. I already have it on my iPhone. Oh, Mark's got 51 up. 6:51 looks like. Uh-huh. Nice, getting there. And there's my 6503 coming up. I'm gonna check and see why this is off center. That's part of the reason why. Let's get a few stacks in here before we stretch the heck out of it. This is 6503 and ringer. We don't want to hear a ringer. Knows no audio. Can't even raise the audio on this. Let's see. All right. Well, nothing. Okie doke. No sense fooling around. Let's see what we can do with this object.